Yo, yo, yo! The OG Fro. What's going on, Fro Gals, Fro Bros? It's a nice day outside today, so, well, it's okay. So I'm outside again, so sorry again for the background noise. This is probably going to be one of the last videos I do outside, so, bear with me. Today, it's going to be kind of different. Well, not really. It's kind of like my fake people rant, but it's a rant more about what people say around me that really is kind of just something that's always bothered me, I guess. Now, usually when someone calls you a nice person, that's like a good compliment, which, I love that, to a point though. I hate when people take that nice compliment and they think that that is the stepping stone to walk all over you and do whatever they want. Well, to me, that's exactly what I interpret as nice, because usually when people think you're a nice person, that means that they're going to be able to do anything they want to you, they can do anything they want around you, and you'll just be okay with it. Well, that's the reason why I think I'm not nice, I guess. And the thing is, whenever I decide to stand up for myself, people say, oh, you're being such an asshole, you're being rude, you're being mean. Well, okay, if that's how you want to look at it, because in contrast, usually I'll just let people do whatever they want. Well, that is something that I don't do. Now, say you're someone that's close with me, you don't do anything wrong to me, anything like that, that's when I will be nice to you. But, obviously also assertive and don't let anybody walk over me. But say you're an enemy of mine, someone that I really hate, someone that I really don't like. That nice doesn't exist, and some people, when they try to, the people that I hate that I'm like that to, they'll try to spread all this stuff that, I'm this and that, and well, I've done that before too, and I do it a lot better than most people, and some people call that savage, mean, blah, 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 but in my eyes, if someone attacks you, never, ever let them just get away with it, because that is so wrong, and you never should let anybody walk over you, ever. That is the one thing. Think about it like this. I wouldn't even be in the same room as white people if Martin Luther King didn't stand up for himself and fight for what he believed in and let people walk over him. Susan B. Anthony, if they just let people walk over them, women wouldn't be able to even vote, women wouldn't be able to own property, they wouldn't be able to do anything. And that's why I believe when you firmly stand up for yourself, it's not just a, oh, you're being an asshole kind of thing. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be, because you can't just let people live your life for you. And to me, I learned that in high school when I would just be super passive about everything, be like, oh yeah, you can do that. And then I realized I'm not actually happy at all. And then I really stepped it up a notch, and I was like, I'm gonna stand up for myself now. And a lot of people were like, you're being super mean now, blah, blah, blah. Well, to me, I feel like standing up for yourself is essential. It's almost like being in a communist country where you have no rights at all. People just decide where you're gonna live, what job you're gonna do, how much you're gonna make, all that kind of stuff, forcefully. That's almost what it feels like when you let people walk all over you, when you don't stand up for yourself. You're living other people's lives, and that's just not right. And so, I say to all the people that, say that I'm very nice and stuff, I appreciate it, but at the same time, yes, I can be nice, but at the same time, I do always stand up for myself, and that is very essential. And also, I don't just stand up for myself either. People actually stand up for other people more than myself, if anything, especially my family or one of my 5 best friends. If one person ever made fun of them, if one person ever called them out, if one person ever started a fight with them, which has happened in the past, they are done. From me, from a bunch of other people, I get people involved, all that kind of stuff. To me, standing up for other people is even better than just standing up for yourself, because that shows that you aren't selfish and that you're willing to care about people. And you standing up for other people that can't stand up for themselves is a very important trait, because some people, they really, even if they tried, they're gonna be nothing but nice. And it's a shame that that happens, but it does. And I've seen it before where I've had to do it myself, where, you know, people kind of step back, they're quiet, and they're like, just let it go, just let it go. Letting it go doesn't actually let it go. Now, if someone's like messing with you and you let it go, you're never actually letting it go. That's gonna stay in your mind forever. You're gonna think about what you could have said in the moment, how things could have been if you did this, differently, if you did that differently. So to me, letting go isn't letting go. To me, letting go is just letting someone step all over you. That's why whenever I have a problem with something or somebody, I just end it right there. I tell them exactly how I feel and strike it down. Because if you just let it go, the problem never ends necessarily. It just morphs into a passive kind of thing. And that's just, to me, that's just very annoying. You know, next time you're in a situation where someone's putting you down, or someone's trying to tell you what to do with your life very forcefully, not just like advice or anything, but like forcefully, like, you gotta do this or else blah blah blah. Don't let that happen. I know some people are abused, I know some people get bullied, and sometimes in those situations you really can't do anything because you're afraid. But the moment that you realize you actually have the power over your own life is the moment that you realize you are more than what someone's telling you are. That you can be in control of your life again. And I mean, that's the most important, that's the best feeling you could ever feel. So once you tell people or have them realize that you actually want to be in control of your life again, and that you're not just going to be passive and nice and all that kind of stuff, they start to back off from you. And that's another peace of mind, because you'll start feeling happier because now you have input on what goes on. And that is a very refreshing feeling if you've ever always just been put down by people, if you've always just been under the thumb of someone else. And to me, I don't think anybody should ever live that way. And if you are that kind of person, you know, if that's how you want to feel, that's the way you always want to be, that's totally you, and I can never judge that. To me, I don't believe in that at all. I believe that everyone's their own person, and no one should ever let someone go into someone else's life and run it for them, because then you just lose your whole individuality completely like that. And it's a shame, it really is, and it's sad to see people that do it, but it happens way too often. Well, there you guys go. I know that was a short video today, but as you can hear, I'm kind of sick today, and it's really gross because my voice sounds like, well, it doesn't sound better than it normally does, but it just sounds horrible. I just still wanted to make this video because I do say that I do upload every other day, and I love making YouTube videos. Just, I hate when my voice sounds like this. It's the worst. So I just want to, give that life lesson, because that's been a thing that's been coming out the last few days with a lot of stupid stuff that's going on in my life. With a lot of people that are trying to just be super pushy, negative, just trying to be fake to me. All that kind of stuff drives me insane, and I see this from other people, that other people's lives being ruined. And as I said with this channel, I made the channel to help other people that don't get advice from friends or family or anything like that. I thought this was a very important piece of advice, because this does affect a lot of people, even if you don't know it. I mean, you could be that kind of person too and you don't even know it. Just look out for yourself. Look out for other people too. But remember, you are the most important person in your life. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your parents, yeah, they're important people to you. But if you aren't around, then you can't enjoy your life. That obviously makes sense, but people don't think like that. And it's good to be selfless, to a point though. Don't let people walk over you. Please just stand up for yourself. do whatever you want. Well, alright guys, I'm gonna go, and I hope that everyone's having a good day today. And remember, don't let anybody tell you you're different, and you're out with the OG Fro. See you later. Because they were Michael Jackson brand, even though he's dead. I don't even understand that.
No,
He's dead.
If I die, would people watch my YouTube videos?